YouTube family? So, excuse me, here is a mess today. Today we will be making goat and tripe cassava leaves. Cassava leaf is a dish from West Africa that I absolutely love. I fell in love with it so much that I learned how to make it on my own and made it even better. So, a lot of y'all might say that cassava leaf came from Liberia. I personally learned how to eat and cook cassava leaf from Sierra Leone. So, first, I got the halal goat meat. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the strainer and wash it. Oh, my nail. I need nail glue. It's hurting me. I'm so tired. And my voice. Nail hurt. So, this is the goat meat. I am. Oh. But I'm making cassava leaves. You know the green stuff you don't like that I always make?
Oh. The one that makes you go up. Wait, you're putting this in it? No! Why would you do that?
Because it tastes good.
Can you please have half of this for me?
Why do you want to eat the tripe by yourself? Fine.
Yeah.
This is beef tripe.
It
It looks like a honeycomb. I don't know what part of the body the tripe come from. Okay, now we are going to dice an onion. Cassava leaf is very spicy, and I love to make it extra spicy. And it is one of the dishes that my husband actually eats leftover. Like, I can cook a bunch of stuff and leave it as leftover, and he will never eat it. But he will always find time to eat cassava leaves leftover. Okay. We are going to use habanero pepper. I'm going to cut some and drop some in their whole. These peppers are very spicy, y'all.
Juicy steak, sauce, chips, side salad, scotch, and steak. That's the guy.
It doesn't matter how big, because this is really going to get cooked down. And I'm going to take more pepper. If you love spicy. And I looked up what cassava leaves look like. It looks like weed. some garlic. This is gonna be so spicy but flavorful. How beautiful that is. I'm telling you, if you love spicy, you are gonna love this dish. And I think it's something about cassava leaf that's so addicting. It's one of those, once you eat it in life, you're gonna think about it again in like a couple of weeks, and you're gonna want something so bad. That's what happened to me. And when you Google it, it looks like weed. So maybe that's why it looks like weed leaves. Okay, I'm gonna sit y'all over here. Today we are gonna use I didn't see my that long to rip. So today I got my onions and pepper diced. I'm gonna cook it in a crock pot once again because it has a lot of room. I got my oil in here. Now, if you can't handle spicy, please put some masks or gloves on because your eyes will be burning. Hot fire. You don't have to follow me.
That's all I know.
Okay. This is the tripe. See, the tripe is going to cook faster. Javon wants me to leave some tripe to the side for him. Not put it in. He don't like the cassava leaf. They're really like, it's just chewy. Dang, that's tough. I have to stand on my tippy toes. Goodness gracious. Oh, that's a workout. I don't know what part of the tripe is from. Oh, I gotta stir it. I can smell it kind of burning. Oh, it smells so good. Now, I also have this. Scotch bonnet powder. So it's basically the pepper. Now we're gonna drop the pepper in here with the peppers to make it even more spicy. Oh, this is gonna be so spicy! When I first had this and I tasted how spicy it was, oh, I fell in love. It was a different level of spicy. Like Asian people, we eat the Thai peppers, but this pepper right here, completely different level. Okay, let me go back to this. Oh, I got that octopus too when you do the octopus. It looks so creepy though. Oh my god. I eat creepy shit, but that joint is big. this right here is the cassava leaf. They come frozen, different brand, but this is the brand that was there this certain day. So we're gonna do that later. Now, I'm gonna take the goat. We're gonna drop it into the pepper. Ah! I am going to season the meat. What I said. Not too much seasoning though. Now, when I watched YouTube of other Africans that cook, they use the Maggi powder to season. More habanero. Oh, no, wait. So normally once this cooks, you throw water into it. But the Asian side of me has decided not to use just water. We are going to use a beef broth. And Asian people use this for soups. So this already carries a lot of seasoning. So we don't have to season the water and the cassava leaves later on. This will cook with the goat to season it. We're going to let it brown. And then we're going to pour the water in. Because cassava leaves... Jeez! The peppers got my nose. Okay. Once this meat browns, we can drop the leaves in because the leaves take a long time to cook. We're gonna let the leaves and the broth cook for about an hour. Like an hour till like literally the goat falls off the bones. And then we're gonna add the tripe because the tripe doesn't take as long to cook. And then we're gonna just add in the secret ingredients. But let me go ahead and get these put on there. Scissors. So funny story. My first time ever making this, I bought the big pack of cassava leaves and I didn't add water. I was just trying to like go by, like try to cook it by the taste of how it was tasting. I didn't YouTube it and I just went for it. And I was literally stirring the cassava leaves for hours and it was dry as shit because I didn't add no water. So I was stirring and stirring and stirring. I stirred for so goddamn long. And it was just like stirring a big pot of weed. But every time I get better. I'm gonna go ahead and add the leaves in. After this, I'm gonna let it slow cook for an hour. See? And it's already mashed up leaves. Like it's grinded.
You might have to push through the pain barrier a bit. We got you on this place.
And through the pain barrier, I'm in bloody agony.
No, but I think you're uncomfortable. There's a difference.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were a doctor. When can I give yourself a
We're gonna have to run to the store.
give you a piece, yeah?
I ran out of palm oil. You think they're closed? They shouldn't be closed today.
No. Dom, I want out of these woods now. Please get up.
It's almost like spinach. But it tastes really, really grassy if you don't cook it all the way through. Okay. I'm going to pour the broth. That's a lot that came out of that little can. Okay guys, we are going to close this and we're going to let it sit for 1 hour and then we'll be back and I'll show you the finish because we're not nowhere near done with this dish. We'll be back in 1 hour. Look, so I'm in the middle of making them cassava leaves and I ran out of palm oil and look at him.
Hi, I'm a big fan.
Hi.
And she's putting me in her video like for real. Like I'm dreaming right now.
They were going closing in like what 5 minutes. So I ran in here. I had to get me some palm
Shop
oil.
at Happy Market for African stuff though.
Hey,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I love you, Mimi.
Thank you. So you need this to make the leaves. So here we are. Thank God they didn't close out on me. Oh, and of course, the leaves are still in the pot. Hold on. Where's my peanut butter? Somebody was putting it away yesterday. Okay. Okay, guys. So I had to go to the store to get the palm oil. Africans cook with a lot of palm oil. There's like bad stories about it. I don't know. Somebody was telling me on these palm oil. Something about the animals anyway. So this has been cooking for like an hour. As you can see. Now we are going to finish with the ending sauces. Okay, so you see the meat's coming off the bone. Trick. Peanut butter. I'm going to use a nice big scoop because we have about 4 packs in there. So the peanut butter give it this, I don't know, it just holds everything together. Can't explain it to y'all. Just a little bit more. Need some bread. They also have this called peanut butter soup. I personally don't like peanut butter soup. See, you wait to put the peanut butter and the palm oil at the end because you don't want it to burn. Okay? That's what brings everything together at the end. Now we're gonna add the palm oil. It's coming out like a noodle. He didn't fall in love with the canned fish.
It's really good.
See, and it changes the texture of the leaves completely.
Now you gotta take another one.
Oh, I forgot. I put the tripe in there. I totally forgot to tell y'all. But there goes the tripe right there.
You making the ugly face.
Let me taste it.
Because it was strong.
Okay. We're just gonna let this sit. Let it sit for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna make a plate with some rice, and I will be back.
And I've only had
So, egg never had African food before. This is actually a West African egg. So,
It's amazing.
we got the rice, and then you see how you mix it up in there?
I've already mixed mine up.
She already ate.
This is my first time.
It's spicy, but it's not like unbearable spicy.
It's amazing.
It's like a savoring, like. It's, and you know, when you look this up, the leaves, it looks like weed.
It really do look like
Look it up. Look up cassava leaves. Mmm.
Good ganja.
Good ganja. So I used to rent my basement out back home to a bunch of African, to some Sierra Leone, and all he did was smoke weed
Oh, it
and
really
eat this
does,
every day.
though.
So,
That shit really looks
That's
like some
cassava
marijuana
leaf.
plants. I'd probably seen that drink, probably plucked it thinking it was some weed. That is so good.
I can't pinpoint like what it really tastes like.
This is
so
my
good.
second bowl.
It's like
It's so good.
this is the only thing Remy would eat
I
leftovers.
like the spice though. You said the only thing he would eat leftover?
He'll actually go in the refrigerator and look for the leftover and heat it up. But he won't do that with anything else. It's like an addictive taste.
Yeah. The spice is
Like
the
a
best part too.
couple weeks from now, you'll be like, I want some cassava leaves.
Right.
When was the first time you had it?
At a hair salon, Africans was braiding my hair. We took a break. She was like, "You want any food?" And I was like, "What is this?" She's like, "Cassava leaves." I tried it and it was amazing. They ate it with their hands though. Obviously their hands was washed, but I think that's how they eat. And it was like amazing. They ate it with like a piece of bread with the. They just scooped it up in it, and it was so good. But I never had it until right now.
Well, you know, every country makes theirs different.
Well, this
So I
joint
learned
good as
mine
hell.
from Sierra Leone.
You learn from the right people.
Yeah, man.
I start creating more.
It's so.
I wish I
flavor-
knew all about this shit.
It's so flavorful.
About what?
About like different foods from different cultures.
Yeah,
Me too.
I think
that on my lip.
I like learning from different cultures.
Yeah.
I want to travel the world, eat. That's what I really want to do.
Food from all different countries. It's so
So can you get this at like Ethiopian restaurants?
Not Ethiopian.
Nah.
It's
'Cause
not Ethiopian.
It's West African.
Okay.
Ethiopian food is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
They all have a lot of spiciness though. That's what I love about African food in general.
I know I have a lot of Liberian followers. Y'all can go ahead and say, no, our cassava leaves is better. It's
This
just like
shit
saying,
is shabam.
it's just like saying, who jollof rice is better.
It's like I low key want more, but I know I shouldn't because I'm full. I'm full.
You full?
I am. I've had like 2 little.
What, you ate some at the cookout?
I had a piece of chicken.
Mm.
She had some a baked leg
Something
quarter.
like this, it would be a lot for a minute too.
But I would wake up and be like, I want a bowl.
Hell,
And they would eat this for a week.
a lot.
Like, when he was in the basement, he had a whole pot of this, and they would eat this for a whole week.
That's a lot.
No, it'd be gone once Remy get here.
And he be eating a lot.
But you is gonna be on the toilet with this.
You
You're gonna be on the toilet. Hey, gonna be like, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna need to bring a bowl back for me though in a container. Alright?
Okay.
I do.
No, this is really good though. I'm stealing all the recipes. I got to learn
It
this.
looks nasty.
I gotta learn it.
It looks nasty. Look like diarrhea or something. But don't judge a book by its cover.
I mean, I want you to know what it tastes like if you see you just ready for it. That's how I just felt.
Alright, love you guys. I still got this octopus and I'm scared.
Oh shit.
I'll make you some cassava. 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 Let me show y'all the pot. Now that it's like settling. See?